So two of the tools that we have available in every collaboration site we build are the wiki and the blog. And these are both ways to share content sort of in a web format with people. A wiki is sort of this intentionally unstructured collection of information that everyone can work on and participate in and tag and share information, but it's not necessarily a highly structured environment or controlled environment. I usually like to turn my wiki page list on the side, but when you're in the wiki, really all there is to this is the intent is to sort of allow free form editing of information, just information I want to share. Maybe I recently solved a problem, or I just want to get something out there for folks to have a look at, or as a reference for the future. One of the nice things about the wiki is that it will let you pick up any images that happen to be uploaded in the document library attached to this site. The unfortunate feature of this editor is that at this point it does not have an image upload function, so you have to know the location of an image if you have something that you're trying to bring in. So what you would have to do is upload your image to the document library first and then use it through the library images capability. So that's a small drawback at this time. We expect in the future that we will offer a upload image function right inside the wiki page if the wiki becomes something that we really want to use. Say you wanted to link to another site, you could type some text, highlight it, click your link, and we can put in some of our favorite websites to visit. And so that link will be there. Another nice feature is I can tag this. And it's going to add tags based on what I add in there, and then all that tag cloud becomes searchable in the future. So it's a pretty straightforward wiki page, sort of like Wikipedia or any of the others that you're used to. And as we save and create pages, it adds to our tag list. It becomes available as we look through the site, and any page that we add, we have the ability to edit by clicking on the edit button, which takes us right back to where we were at. We also have the ability to provide details about this page, and that will help us understand version history. So every time you make a change and save it, it creates a new version. So the original version that I created was version 1. When I saved it again, even though I didn't actually change anything, it created version 1.1, and the system will automatically do that for infinite numbers of variations on the page. So that's the wiki page. The blog section is interesting because I can write blog entries in Alfresco and make it part of my share environment and my collaboration environment, but I can also tie those blog entries to an external blog. Now, right now it's only designed to work with WordPress or TypePad blogs, but I happen to have a WordPress blog, so I was able to put in my name, put in my WordPress blog address, my username and password, and now when I create a post, and you'll notice the same editor construct as we had in the wiki page. I'm able to publish internally, or save as draft, or just publish internally, or I can publish internally and externally. When I publish internally and externally, after having set up the external blog, It's going to create this blog post on my internal page, and it's also going to push it out to my external site. And we can see that by going into the back end of my blog. And there's my new blog post that we just typed. Here's my blog post. So there you have it. So that's a nice feature. Perhaps at some point in the future, I decide that I didn't really want that on my external blog. I just want it to be internally. I can just remove it from the external blog, but it will still be available on the internal system. So a fair amount of flexibility there. Again, we have the drawback with the editing, the image editing, where the image upload feature is not available yet. So that's your wiki and blog functionality for your share sites. And we will talk about, in other sessions, we'll talk about our document library, and we'll talk about calendars and links.